Hello, my name is Tushar Singh, and today we are going to learn about neural networks. But before learning about neural networks, we need to learn about what are tensors and tensors flow because it is used in the programming of neural network. Tensor is a edge and are multidimensional data array that flows through the graph. Central unit in TensorFlow and consists of a set of primitive values shaped into an array of any number of dimension. A tensor is characterized by its rank, shape, and data type. And what are TensorFlow? TensorFlow is an open source software library for numerical computation using data flow graph. Everything in TensorFlow is a graph where node represents operation on data and edges represent the data. Phase 1 of TensorFlow is building up a computational graph and phase 2 is executing it. It is also distributed, meaning it can run on either clusters of machine or just a single machine. TensorFlow is extremely popular and suitable for working with neural networks since the way TensorFlow set up computational graph pretty much resembles a neural network. Now, what is a neural network? Neural network is based on a collection of connected units or node called artificial neurons, which loosely model the neurons in a biological brain. Easy connection like the synapses in a biological brain can transmit a signal to other neuron. An artificial neuron receives signal, then processes them and can signal neuron connect to it. The signal at a connection is a real number and the output of each neuron is compounded by some nonlinear function to the sum of its input. The connection are called edges. Neurons and edges typically have a weight and adjust as learning proceeds. The weight increases or decreases the strength at the signal connection. Neurons may have thresholds such that a signal is sent only if the aggregate signal crosses the threshold. Typically, neurons are aggregated into layers. Different layers may perform different transformation on their input. Signal travels from the first layer to the last layer, possibly after traversing the layers multiple. Now, here's the code for neural network. First, we have imported TensorFlow and TensorFlow, NumPy, Matplotlib for uh, inputting our data. And here's rest of the code, which contains a training set model X text. Let us execute this code. As you can see, the code is executing. It will take time because of the heavy computational power required. As you can see, mm, it is processing our code. Let us straight jump to the output. The execution of this code will take time, so let